Hey everyone, this is Scott from the Frontier Podcast. Welcome to our Triple Frontier movie review. I just finished watching this latest Netflix original film that stars Ben Affleck and Oscar Isaac, along with a few other people, in this action film about 5 former Special Forces operatives who reunite to steal drug lords' fortune. Yes, so that got me pretty into it. This cast alone had me pretty on board for this movie. But then I heard this premise. I saw a quick little preview on Netflix, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. Let's see what Netflix has got for us. I don't watch all Netflix originals, but I do like to check out these action ones once in a while, especially when they've got one of these bigger actors whose work I've enjoyed before. So particularly this one got me in with Ben Affleck, my former Batman, my Batflick, and then Oscar Isaac, a Star Wars man, my Poe Dameron. So those two, I was pretty on board for it right away when I heard they were doing a movie, and the fact that there was this action one where these former special ops guys come back, I was on board for it. So I sat down. I hadn't watched a lot, didn't get a lot of information before sitting down to this, and I was ready to watch it. Watched it, and I really enjoyed it. Actually, I was a little surprised at how much I ended up enjoying this film because it was 2 hours. I don't tend to like my normal action. I like my superhero movies to be that long. I don't like my normal action films necessarily to be that long. I feel sometimes they drag, but this movie didn't feel like it dragged at all. I felt very on edge this entire movie. I felt like I was part of the mission that they were on because they keep the suspense and keep you on edge at every second because things go wrong a lot in this movie. This heist does not go to his plan, obviously. Otherwise, it'd be a 15-minute movie. But the things that unravel, I did not see coming, and I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't thinking too much about because you're so invested in the story. They do a great job of balancing the action along with some emotion. You get a little bit of character development with these 5 guys who have been on a bunch of missions together before, and then this one having slightly different motivation in it than they had before, kind of going awry, and that tests their loyalties amongst the 5 of them. And I just really enjoyed what it was. I thought this cast, I already mentioned, I really enjoyed them otherwise, but I thought they did a great job together interacting. I felt like this was a team. I believe that they had some history together, even though it was a movie and they're acting and that's what they're supposed to do, but I thought they did a great job doing it. So I really enjoyed that. I really, like I already mentioned, I enjoyed the action scenes. I thought they were really well done. There's a few done that looked like they were done with just one shot. Oh, wow, that didn't come out right at all. Just one shot following through the whole scene, which I really enjoy those types of ones that look like they utilized a really unique camera angles and camera techniques that I really enjoyed in this, that I actually noticed because I'm like, oh, that's a little bit different than I've seen action films kind of shot before. Not like entirely new, but I thought it added a new kind of element to this one, made it a little more interesting for me at least. But I just enjoyed the way it was shot, and it looked like they were it didn't look like this was on any green screen or CGI stuff, really. It looked like they were on location for the most part of this thing. There was a couple times where I'm like, that sky looks a little too still, but at the same time, they're also on the side of a mountain, so. But yes, overall, this movie was really great. It was a roller coaster of action and suspense and some emotion in there. You feel for these guys. You're on their side. You're just like, oh my god, but then you're not on their side a couple times. There's a whole up and down with this that I really enjoyed, and it's just a really fun 2-hour movie, or a really enjoyable 2-hour movie, I should say. Fun may not have been the right word to put it, but at least it was an enjoyable 2 hours. So I would definitely recommend this latest Netflix original if you like action films, or if you like any of these actors in an action film, because it's definitely a heavy action film. But it's still, otherwise, it is still a good overall movie. But yeah, that's all my thoughts about Triple Frontier, the latest Netflix original film. Be sure to let me know in the comments below if you've seen it, what your thoughts were, and if you haven't seen it, if you're planning to watch it or not. Thanks again for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have a good one.